hopefully everything is fine. So we're actually going to move into the champion selection process for today, and hopefully everything is going to be smooth. If not, I'm going to get killed.
Yeah, so basically we are going to champion select right now. Let's go.
Let's go. It's going to be very exciting. It's going to be KL Hunters against TPA, and I, for this match, will be supporting KL Hunters once again.
And I'll be supporting Thai Assassins.
Yes. So we're just going to see how this turns off.
No worries there. So momentarily we will see what's happening on the KL Hunters side. We will see their video being coming up. So yeah.
And here we can see the bands focusing a lot on toys, I would say, right now. They're taking out Twister, Fate, and Diana for counter side. And for the band champions on TPA side will be Rengar and Malphite. I suppose Rengar right now is actually the top band overall. Definitely, if you don't get the first pick, Rengar is the top band because he really is very powerful. And for those of you who know there's a bug on Rengar, so to speak, you can actually double jump from the brush if you know how to do it, which I will not explain because
we shall not explain that. But
I should not allow everyone to abuse it, so to speak.
Yeah, so it still looks as if the other stream is having a little bit of issues on the other side. I like this look. The team is actually communicating more now. They want to see what's happening because of the bans that are going on. Cheong adjusting himself there just before he's going in.
It's actually, I think, talking to Dawn because Dawn's on opposite just now.
Yeah.
Something over. You see the ban going to be 3 AP champions for KL Hunters, focusing on mid lane, AP carry, so to speak. And also for the side of TPA, they just don't want to deal with Rengar, so to speak, as well as Ezreal, which is hot pick for
Lulu. Actually, that's pretty standard in the past. There's been a lot of first pick Nunus out there. They want to get that for Hagane.
Oh, it's a jungler Nunu.
I highly doubt. I highly doubt that. I'm waiting to see something that could possibly surprise me on that, but I kind of doubt that. So yeah.
And so we can see the first pick seemingly going to be a lock-in. Yes, time has passed. We're really locked in. What am I talking about? So Cannon being picked out as the first pick, one of the most versatile picks, just like Jace, but even more, I would say, because Cannon, and then there goes Jace. Cannon is like Jace is able to play multiple lanes, so to speak.
Yeah, that is right. They can swap around. They can fulfill sort of different roles based on how you build them and how their runes are actually done. So it'll be pretty interesting to see what actually happens in this point.
Definitely.
What will actually be taken? 10 seconds left.
And the second mistake is going to be a random. Oh, there might Mundo being taken.
That'll be locked in actually.
Mundo being one of the boss, I would say, quite strong jungler, so to speak. Like we've seen play a lot of Mundo throughout the GPL, as well as Alistar, and I can't remember the other one, but he's been performing very well with Mundo so far. So this will be very interesting to see how well this turns off and what jungler the KLH is going to pick up to fight against Mundo. Mundo able to clear the jungle wave very quickly, and at 6 almost unstoppable, so to speak, in terms of when he does gang a lane. If the opponent does overextend, for him to catch up with the cleaver, if he takes exhaust, everything, there's nothing much you can do to run away from Mundo.
Yeah.
So
Vayne picks up here.
So it's going to be a Nunu Vayne composition for KL Hunters, definitely.
Seen it a lot. Oh, looks like they're going back to the original strategy. Yorick, Nunu, Vayne, Lee Sin, and then possibly Carters. If this worked out against Singapore Sentinels, if it worked out against Manila Eagles, they did not use this against Saigon Jokers, but I wonder if it worked out against 5P Assassins. If it does work out, it should be pretty interesting, but Shen, wow. It's gonna be tough.
Wait, what if it's Shen support?
Technically, Shen is a support hero.
He's listed as a support.
He is listed as a support hero, but with Lulu being taken out, I highly doubt Lulu top. Lulu top can be done, but still.
I mean, that would not make sense so far. Unless Shen goes to mid, he's going to taunt the AP mid and throw Popper Blades under the die, then,
that very well could be it, so yeah.
So we're going to see Jace and Lulu at bot, I believe. So it's going to be a high poke, high damaging Vayne against the Nunu and Vayne, which will be able to shut them out quite easily if Vayne does not dodge those abilities.
Like Glitterlands.
Glitterlands.
The slow for Glitterlands actually is really strong. Carter's being chosen up here. Could it be the same Lee Sin? Will Lee Sin be picked up? Oh, will it be the same or will it be a slight variation? I like how the KL Hunters are like thinking about this. They're all posturing, and true enough, it is will be a Lee Sin.
So this is going to be what won them last week's game, so to speak.
It's the same composition.
Same composition.
It worked for them once. Will it work again? And look at this. We have the two teleports, which was the same as Yorick had a teleport and the Carters had a teleport as well. So I like it.
So last pick, what is the AP carry going to be for TPA? Might be Ari, so to speak. We've seen a lot of players pick Ari when fight against Carters because of high mobility.
Oriana.
So Mundo is going to charge in, or Shen's going to charge in, and they're going to use the Oriana ulti again. We've seen Oriana being played yesterday, and the combination was perfect with the Shyvana diving in. Instantly, the ultimate just sucks everyone and does tons of.
Look at this. Shen can go in to shield the final person that goes in, and Wildrove can jump on top again.
Overall, just boosting everything up so much.
Yeah.
I would say. In terms of survivability, TPA has it. Mundo's ultimate, Shen's ultimate, Lula's ultimate, and even for BB using Jace, will be able to, so to speak, become tanky as well by changing to melee mode. Yeah, so this is going to be very interesting to see how this plays off for this game, I would say.
Indeed.
And lastly, for counter side, you have seen last week, it's going to be the similar picks. This is what, even though we could see from both games, counters were seemingly losing in the beginning, but once they transition to mid to late game, they're performing very well. So I'm just going to see how this turns out. Not going to place any doubt onto Kuala Lumpur Hunters because they are the team I am supporting. I definitely hope they will win out of this. And we're just going to see what happens after this. So let's move on. So is there anything that intrigues you that you like to take a look and check?
I'm sure that KL Hunters are using the same sort of combination of runes that they have. But I want to see if Mundo's actually using the spell ramp. Something that we did talk about before.
Definitely using the spell ramp. Unless he's decided to change and remove it. And yes, actually going for movement speed this time.
See, we did talk about this yesterday when Taipei Assassins were playing, and we had the extra life seal there so that it actually could be done. Yeah, so the spell ramp, indeed. So whenever he throws his cleaver, he heals a little bit more. When he has Burning Agony on, he has a little bit more life that he can return to himself. And it's quite interesting that he's not using it now.
Yeah, actually going to play for more safe, tanky build, so to speak. Overall, I would have to say, definitely. So I'm very interested to see how well this will turn out. So he's not using his spellbound rooms. Let's see. It's all numbered here. Let's see whether it's somewhere hidden here or has been removed entirely from his room page. And
it sure looks that way. Yeah, the last two are not having it.
So this is something that I've planned already. I would believe. So most probably, instead of, I think he's most probably will focus more on the gangs. Instead of taking the exhaust, he does take the flash instead. Quite different choice.
I'm a little bit puzzled here, to be honest. Because of two different things. Mundo is not, Lil Balls rather, is not playing Mundo the way he usually does. Now, he even did post it on his Facebook fan page of the runes that he normally uses. So, could this be a new strategy that Taipei Assassins have developed? And actually, I'm really curious now to see what Jace is using as well.
Okay, I believe it will be 1680 and flat armor and magic resist per level because that will be the standard rune set to be taken. But no, actually going to be 15 physical damage, flat armor, half of it spent on magic resist, and actually going for mana regen per 5 at level 18.
This is interesting. This is all very peculiar. Let's look at the masteries. And 2109.
More standard, but actually not taking the extra 10% critical strike damage, but instead going for demolitionist.
It looks like they're going to do this super fast push strategy once again.
Yeah, it's going to be a super fast push, not only just a super fast push, but at the same time, Mundo most probably be everyone's
very quickly look at Shen.
Very quickly.
Very quickly look at Shen.
It's going to be movement speed as well. Nope, it's going to be...
See, it's slightly different once again. And it's 921.
Yeah.
This is more standard. This is more standard for Shen.
Speak for Shen, definitely. But
wow. Taipei Assassins.
To show us something different this game.
I'm not sure about this. I can't make sense of this, to be honest.
I believe that this is going to be a high poke slash game, I suppose. I mean, for this game, overall, if you look at how it's going to turn out, Mundo's Cleaver, Jace's ability to poke from far range with a QE combo, and the glitter lens as well. And Orina's balls are actually quite scary, so to speak.
Orina's balls are quite scary. Really? You just say that?
If it's placed in the correct placement, so to speak.
Yes, placing Orina's balls in the right position is scary.
Yes. At the same time, if you see Shen, he will just soak up damage, no problem at all.
That is true indeed. Yeah.
And he does not need to be the first one to initiate. Mundo, just by popping his ultimate, just going to run in or flash into the AD carry space, and Shen will ulti in, and then Orina's Ona's ultimate will suck everything in and it will just be devastating. The ulti as well. Overall slow, overall damage being dished out instantly. So I'm quite interested to see how this will play off. And we can see right now we're actually going to move into the game. This is going to be one of the more exciting games, I believe, because this is for both teams playing something a bit different. I mean, we have seen TPA Jace at bot together with Lulu already before this, but with the Mundo, Oriana, and Shen lineup, Shen at top going to fight against Jorvik. It's going to be a sustained fight. It's going to be interesting how well this turns out. And they might not.
Oh, it looks like Taipei Assassins are all going in together. Mundo, Jace, and Oriana, in fact, are going to be really strong about this. Will Appios actually get caught? Oh my god, Jae.
Right there, going to force a flash. It's a cleaver into the face. It's definitely going to go down. So much damage.
Oh, look at that one.
Skill is not going to be enough.
And Oriana gets the first kill. Oh my god, they're going to go into Lee Sin. Glitterland's mistake. What are you doing? The ward does go down. They do see a little bit of poke being done out there. But Jill has gotten spot, so the ball will be seen there. Provide a little bit of vision.
He shouldn't have walked out. Like, I mean, they both timed it well. They both walked out at the same time.
They did, yeah.
But like that, I have no idea.
He did pretty well to tumble away and immediately into a flash, but
it's not
a
going to be
little
enough.
too late.
He had the cleaver, and that's all. It's the end. Oh, wow. So I mean,
minions have spawned.
This is going to be a bit. I'm sorry, I'm a bit sad right now. First bird going on to Taipei Assassins is going to push them a bit further up. So we're going to see whether they're going to be able to give the blue to Jorvik or is this going to be a lane swap. We see Nuno and Vayne heading to the top, and Vayne. And Nuno's going to start at the raid with Shen all together. Going to clear it up very quickly right there, and we can see right here Lee Sin actually going to take the waves and they're going to slowly move into the raid. Going to be very safe right here. A fight is going to occur. We can see, wow, BB and Mystic actually going to contest for this raid buff, and Ipions and Golness is just going to wait for the opportune moment to go in. And here we're going to see a 2v1 situation. Carter is going to come in. The wall does fall off for Mystic, so they're going to fall back after this. They do not want to engage, I believe, in wow, but they do manage to delay Lee Sin leveling up at all. Just constantly poking him, letting him stay there at that area because they know there's a lane swap happening. Jorvik is actually taking the blue, going back to base at level 2, and BB and Mystic actually spending so much time right here. Ipion's being slowed already, and there goes the damage from BB, taking down the half-life, and Golden's moving into the frame. The teleport from Monkey is gonna flash, he's gonna take off Mystic here, everyone flashes in, the exhaust go down, Mystic actually still not falling. Oh, Ipion's missing the message shot, he lets go down. It's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade, but everyone is cornered here right here. It's not gonna be good for Kill Hunters, and Monkeys is gonna throw away the blue buffers, probably dodge the cleaver right there, but it's gonna be not gonna be enough right here. The speed buff, everything going on, and there goes the double kill for Mundo, and really at the beginning of the game.
4-1. 4-1 right out there. Oh my god, that's 4-1.
I mean,
that's just ridiculous what's happening here. The lane swap does go off, so this will actually be in a slight favor of Jaeyoung. Shen can't really do much at early levels, especially against two different people. But at this point in time, what we do see there is that...
And not only that, Mundo secures the raid, I believe. Yes, and Ipions is stuck at level 1. His jungle has been slowed down, but
going
just
well
so much.
For KL Hunters at the
early
moment,
stage,
so yeah.
just that early stage already going off.
Oh wow, I love how everybody in some people in the chat are saying that, oh wow, Teddy has to carry Pseudo.
Wow.
Yep.
It's okay, still the early stage. Vayne being a super hyper carry. And in terms of tankiness for the team, TPA definitely do have it. Jaeyoung being Vayne with the silver bolts will definitely be able to take off everyone. Monkeys being caught off. TPA being very aggressive at the bot lane, BB pushing around after slowing him, Mystic slowing him down, and there goes another kill.
5-1 right now.
And Jorvik is not in a good position. And wow, BB and Mystic is actually going to freeze the lane. They're not going to push it. They're not going to go be aggressive.
They don't need to push it because they do know that the moment that Monkeys comes back to the lane, they can take him down once again. Yes. I mean, the combination there is still really good. And they don't need to worry about things.
I mean, okay, that's definitely for them. Yeah, no worries for them there. But here it's all going to be dependent on how well right now Jaeyoung is going to perform.
But look at this. Look at the screen where Jaeyoung is actually sitting. He is so upright. He is so looking at his monitor. This is how focused he actually is.
Yes. They know that he did give up the first blood. He is a bit far behind at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of that. And he really needs to back up because this game will rely onto him and Golden's at the end game. And here we can see aggressive ball already being planted. Little ball's going to fall into position, going to catch Epeons here. And there goes the Cleavers, and there goes the Burning Agony. And Epeons is going to safeguard away. No! His safeguard was still on cooldown. He really used it earlier when he was farming the minions. And wow, 1-6 right there instantly. And the goal difference is really almost at 3k. Oh. And here we see Monkey's going to try and catch Little Boss, going to stop him from taking the golems away, but it's not going to be enough, definitely. He's still at level 2, and there it goes. Instantly, Little Boss is going to be in a very good position, I would say.
This is not going good at all for Chaos Hunters. It is 3 of them there. It looks like they're going to die.
Definitely going to fall off, and they are going to die. But Monkey is using his slow.
Monkey
and the
has no mana.
He has no more mana. He's forced to run around.
And TP Assassins. 7-1.
Mistake might go down actually. Oh nope, the shield just nice poking up after that. And one thing that a lot of players do take into account, they do die, so to speak, is that when the minions at the tower, the tower will just focus onto the minions.
Yep.
Unless something hits the champion. And you could see right there Mystic being the one to take the hits, hitting Yorick from the furthest range, hitting Monkeys right there, and then falling out as quick as he can, being very safe while the other two just dish out as much damage to the
what they're doing is they're trading tower hits. They're sharing it out there so that if you guys don't know about tower hits, in fact, each consecutive hit, that means the next hit that lands on you will hit you harder and faster as well. And once it reaches, was it 3 or 5 hits?
5 stacks, like 4 or 5 hits.
4 or 5 hits, it just goes at like ridiculous speed.
Yes.
So yeah, you don't want to tank more than 2 hits because on the 3rd and 4th one, it becomes faster and faster, and also the damage increases. So yeah,
it's going to be, and that's why it's very hard to tower dive in the early stage. But you saw just now how it's done by TPA right there. The positioning, everything. There's nothing much Monkeys could have done. And we can see here the aggression going on to Monkeys, forcing him to use his goals to just farm as much as he can. It's being pushed back both by the poke of BB and Mystic. Oh, this is very, very devastating right now for Hunters. I would say it's going to be very hard for them to fall back. And here, what already going down for Mundo? Mundo, Billy Boss being so aggressive, after getting 3 kills and 3 assists, actually gets going to buff up on his overall tankiness, going to secure the early game. These items do not transition to anything in the late game, but it's just going for the tankiness.
For safety.
Yeah, it's going for safety. And if he meets Lee Sin or he meets, no matter who he meets,
it's going to be counter jungling once again, taking it up.
Yes, Little Boss being a boss right now, going to move up to the top, most probably going to catch goes down.
Jail's going to go down, no problem. Cleaver.
The Cleaver comes up from behind, and here Hagana is going to be caught off as well, definitely. And there goes the second kill, definitely. There's nothing much he can do, and
this is not going good.
It's going to be a 1-9 already right there. And Stanley, 0 kills but 3 assists.
Epion's could he make something happen here?
Yes, moving on. But no, the exhaust goes out.
Nice. Yorick, could you finish? Requiem?
The Requiem will take down.
What happened?
He was stunned. He got stunned by Aurela in the mid lane, and the Requiem was cancelled right there. And wow, perfect combination.
Go for TP Assassins. Yeah, come on, make TeddyTibbers lose this. Wow, actually that was great communication on the side of TP Assassins.
I would say normally just communication, but over control.
Yep.
They knew that was going to happen, and Aurela was just in position to stop it from happening. And there goes the first tower down as well. TPA takes it. And now, once they go back to Hero, and here they're going to die tower once again. The Cleaver hitting Golems with not enough mana. They might take this tower as well in the mid lane, but no, they're going to fall off. And they're definitely going to secure the early dragon definitely very easily, without any problems at all, I believe. Here we can see Mundo showing so much aggression. 5 kills.
Exactly, Mundo has 5. Jace has 5.
And let's look at the total goal right there. Mundo with 3.5k and Jace at 3.7. That is so large, the difference out there already in the early stages. And here, a free dragon being taken out.
Okay, so the question comes back to this. Aside whatever has been happening, Singapore Sentinels lost to TP Assassins 20-47.
Yes.
Yesterday, Manila Eagles, no, Bangkok Titans.
Was Manila Eagles? Bangkok Titans fought against Saigon SGS.
No.
SGS. They fought against SGS.
Okay, yes. So it was Manila Eagles. Okay, just clarifying. They lost to Manila Eagles. Manila Eagles lost to TP Assassins at 24-48. what will be the time now for KL Hunters?
I suppose.
When will this match end? Will they be able to drag it on longer? Or will we see a 20-minute? Oh, look at that. Oh, baby.
The diamonds probably. Yes,
Nice.
for 4 down. It's going to be a trade right there. It's actually a 2-for-1. Not good at all.
Not good at all, but good for Vayne. He did get a shutdown. The additional goal is being there as well, so...
Definitely. And here we can see, but you can see Jace already with the Bloodthirster.
Indeed. Bloodthirster at 10 minutes.
And we can
Scary.
see...
With Dorans, with a longsword.
Yes, and not only that, Mundo, we can see Mundo with the 2 Doran Shield and the Kinder Gem and the Oracle already onto him. That's how so much
Power
far
pushing. Power pushing at its best. Yeah.
at its best. Wow. And Yori is going to try to push the bottom lane, and he's going to use his ultimate just to do as much damage as he can, push as fast as he can, but he has not that
He doesn't
much.
have that much damage in the first place.
I mean, here they're going to.
Oh,
Actually diving onto the tower, going to be caught by Epios and Golden. Another very well played right there, but you can see, wow.
Oh, Jaeyoung gonna get caught out once again. They're just waiting how Gane actually get instead Jaeyoung should actually just back off from
He's
this.
gonna farm all the last 2 CS before he goes back right there. As you did notice, Jaeyoung was actually farming 2 CS. He actually cleared out the quick wave before falling back. And there's no way he could have saved.
No, there's no way he would have saved. Even if he did condemn one person to the wall, the other person was there and then Lulu was following up as well. So yeah. No.
Wow. And here we see Jace with the Bloodthirster. Unstoppable force right there overall with his AD ratio of the abilities. And here we see, we might even see an early Baron with how this is going on for TPA side. And
Following their earlier trends, I would say no, they won't even go for a Baron.
I mean, it depends, because right now, in comparison to both games they have played so far, this is the first time where they have gained that much advantage
Because of the earlier part, yeah.
Because of the earlier part that happened right there, so much early advantage instantly. Just right there. Bloodthirster, 10 minutes. And Mundo is actually going to go for Ziggs Herald, I believe. He's actually going to play more of him being the tanky support.
Yep, it sure looks that way. Look at Orianna. Orianna has Athenes and Holy Grail already. That is really strong. Phage already being bought as well. The 2 GP5s already on Shen, taking away there.
And
so
not only
helping.
the Phage.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like so much. There's so much money being placed out there for TPA to spend. No problems at all. I mean, this is this is going to be very hard for Counters to come back. I mean, if TPA does make a mistake and somehow Jiyoung gets an ace, then definitely there's still some chance, definitely. But it's going to be so. It's
a slim chance at this point.
Slim chance at this point, definitely.
And just look at the amount of damage that's being dealt out there. Monkeys can't do anything to Stanley. It's like tickling him. Come here, Shen. I want to tickle
here
you.
The teleport from Carter's goes off, and here goes Stanley might be taking off. He's just going to get enough energy to taunt soon, but it's not going to be fast enough. And there goes the kill right there. This is what a combo hunters do need, even though it took so many people to take him down. But they need.
But they should be doing this.
Yeah.
TPA is getting a little bit overly aggressive, a little bit overconfident, and they're going in one by one. I like the fact that KL Hunters are coming in, taking them out one by one, and slowly trying to get back the advantage again. It is kind of working out, but look at Jaeyoung getting poked out there. The Orianna burst with the Jaeyoung. That's ridiculous amounts of damage at this point in time. They already are shoving into the base at 13 minutes. My, could this be?
And they could definitely push in, because Shen is out and his ulti is ready.
It definitely out there.
Look at the damage being dealt out.
And look at what Yorick's at the bottom. Yorick is now teleporting back and to actually assist out because your base is being sieged at this point in time. They all need to go back and heal. And if anybody gets caught for the side of KL Hunters, that's the end of it.
And you can see the aggressive walls being placed by both sides, so they know that if everyone's standing beside the wall, and you know Orianna they're able to do a lot of burst damage overall. The glitter lance, the poke from Jace, the pokes from Orianna at the same time Mundo's favor. Here we see Epions jumping out of it.
Epions.
Not sure why. Oh, it was
monkeys. Oh, wow, look at that burst. That's ridiculous.
And so much pressure just with 4 of them in the mid lane, and Shen is just going to push the bot lane because it's not needed, and he does have his ultimate ready, and he can go into the mid lane anytime. And here we see, most probably the tower will go down. There's nothing much.
They can't do much about this now. Even if the condemn does go off to push Lil Balls away, he is going actually relatively low. Could Jaeyoung be making a...
Jaeyoung, it will not be enough. I mean, he needs to proc the silver walls to get the kills, but the Doran shield is just blocking off that much of his
yeah, and Shen is going to push at the bottom right now. The cleaver going to Monkey's face right there. I don't know
if... The dragon is going to come out in 1 minute and bury it in 30 seconds, and... Yikes. This is... Wow, this is I would say landslide for TPA Because of the
I don't know about this. Just look at the itemization on KL Hunter's side. Let me scoot over so we can see it all.
And listen, let me adjust it one more time, I suppose.
It is
like
4 Dorans onto Yorick and 2 Dorans into a BF sword onto Vayne now. Compare that onto Jace, who already has a Brutalizer and a Bloodthirster. That's huge amounts of extra damage doing there. Yorick getting 4 Dorans because he doesn't have time to build into anything else.
Yeah. And from here, we do see that Rabadon coming up very soon for Orianna.
Definitely.
I'm going to kill you, Pseudo.
Look at the players within the room. This is on a 3-minute delay there, and they're trying to make things happen. They're trying to make things work, but still smiles on their faces. They're keeping a positive attitude. I like that about them. So, yeah.
Yes, they're doing their best out there. So I as a supporter of KL Hunters cannot lose hope, and I must continue on commentating for them. So from here we can see it's going to be very easy dragon for TPA. Definitely just 2 people is enough sufficient with the amount of items and damage being dished out for both of them. And right now they're actually going to continue just pushing both lanes. That's all they need to do, because Shen's ultimate is going to be able to get him back into the team fight very easy. Shen is going to push bot while the others can focus mid. They can even choose to focus top after they push middle by a bit.
Oh, this is going to be an engage here.
Yes, an engage might go down here, but nope, they're actually just still poking around. TPA is just going to use the poke advantage.
They're going to do something here at the tower.
They're going to push it down and then come out from behind.
I think KL Hunters are going to make something interesting happen here. I mean, even though I am rooting for Taipei Assassins for itself to wager, but I'm pretty sure KL Hunters has something inside of them to make it happen. But just look at the poke from Chase. My God.
It's so painful to deal with it, I would say. And he has the Ionium Boots.
Yeah.
Definitely. One of the more important things for a Jace, which is just cooldown reduction overall. And here we can see them they might charge in very easily after all these things with all the pokes they have. And Golden's is a bit too low. If he just there goes almost dying right there. Just about to say it was going to happen. He just take the damage right there, and you're going to be forced to fall back. And the shield from Lulu just keeping up everyone healthy. The Glitterless
look at Monkey.
Oh, Monkey is just being taken down so quickly right there. The tower will definitely go down from.
The poke from Jace is insane. Oh my God. The wall of pain does go down, not really painful at all, is it?
They're just walking through it and going back and forth, no problems. Here we see the bottom inhibitor going to go down, and soon we are going to move on to the mid inhibitor. Definitely, already in the base.
Walls are being placed down as well. They want to do things there. Oh my God, I don't know about this. Taipei Assassins, I know you can do it. It is really Stomp at this point in time, but let's ask the question here: what can they actually do?
But you can see that TPA actually positioning themselves very well. Shen and Pseudo always in the front, doing out the pushes, so forcing anyone from KL Hunters not able to move close. And here we see going on to Monkeys right there. He will be taken out instantly, but he uses Ghost and charge in.
Come on.
Nothing is
Requiem.
Requiem happens. They might take out Stanley right here. Monkeys in his Ghost form might take out. Oh, this is not going to be enough. Lilliput's actually charging him. The ultimate from Lulu just proccing right there, slowing him down with Lulu's ulti. Going to take down Jace to very low, but it's not going to be enough. Jaeyoung unable to secure anything right there. But they are still falling very low. They're still staying in the base right here. Jaeyoung does have a chance to take off Stanley from this place. And no, the cleaver from those off there. Wow, the first one, Jace is going to choke Jarvin, and the Ignite goes down. Jaeyoung going to fall down. Hagane
Ace
taken down. And
wow.
Overall, in that fight,
I'm amazed.
It's definitely amazed.
Wow.
The positioning, the timing for TPA side was just perfect. Like they knew when they could fall back and where they could go in. Like a lot of players, when they see they are too low, they just fall back out.
Yeah.
But you see the TPA, maybe he did fall out even though it was low, but he waited for the cooldowns. Once they were up, he just charged in the gym.
He just knew what he could do. He went in immediately for the kill out there. And I like how everybody's now watching it and everybody's saying, wow, wow. Wow. I mean, okay, let's put it up here. It is 19 minutes. It looks like they're going for Baron.
Yes, and Mundo actually going for Ionic Spark.
Yep.
And not going for
I saw that and I'm like, ooh, interesting. Ziggs Herald is already being bought.
Yeah, Ziggs Herald is being bought. One of the favorite items we've seen so far for these 2 days, I would say, for him as Mundo. And it's going to be very easy for them to take down the Baron, definitely. And see, they are going for the early Baron. I mean,
it's not really early.
Past the 20 minute mark, definitely, but still early because it even passed the mid-game timer, which is 20 minutes. And with this Baron, they're definitely going to be able to secure the top lane very easily. And wow, look at that look at the instant charge of movement speed, boost mobility right there. Hagane being caught right there. The wall pain going to slow that down just by that. But Shurella being popped as well. And the wall, no, it's not Shurella, that was just the wall from Jace.
It was just the wall,
yeah. Oh wow, so much mobility, well placed, everything charging in the Hagane, just escaping in the nick of time right there with the help of Cutters on the wall pain. Wow.
Indeed. So it is at 20 minutes. Now, looks like they will be able to hold slightly longer than Singapore Sentinels.
Just maybe, we can see them charging in already. If this is a 3-on-5 situation in the mid, if they do fight right now, Jaehyung still does have the advantage into the Silvers, but he does get taunted and it's not going to be good, and Jaehyung just dies out from there. But he is in the ghost form right there. Jaehyung still trying to deal as much damage as he can before he goes down entirely from his ghost form, but it's not going to be enough. He keeps switching targets because he's just going to be able to...
I'm just looking at the time now.
Quickly. No, stop looking at the time. That's not important. Here, BB charging in to kill. Oh,
the flash does go out.
Flash goes out, almost going down, but no, it's not going to be enough here. The ultimate
wild growth.
Look at the wild
growth right there. Huge man in the armor suit.
The armor suit right there. And here we see Eric going down. Nope, they actually did not surpass the time because it's actually
54, 55.
Okay, so it ends at 58 for
Singapore Sentinels.
Okay, so it's actually 20:59, 1 second.
1 second longer than Singapore Sentinels. Go, Galen.
We can see TPA playing out, choosing transitioning, I won't say transitioning very well, but instead just changing the overall strategies instead of aiming for the late game.
Instead of aiming for the super huge team fights, they have become into the early games. They know they have the advantage in team fights. That's what their teams are really strong about. So what they're doing is they are forcing team fights really, really early.
Yeah.
And they're taking advantage because of the coordination amongst them. So that's great there. In fact, it is a 21-minute stomp.
This is a 21-minute stomp.
Nicely Assassin just stomping on everything in their path from last week to this week. They are just that's how strong they are before next week's. No, they won't be playing next week.
Yeah, they won't be playing next week.
They'll be playing the following week for Season 2 finals. So, I mean, all the best to them. Now, let's just have a look at the score screen. Just have a look at the difference.
The difference is just at large.
Oh, that's an astronomical difference. Rabadon's death cap already being bought. On the other hand, Carter's just out of ages.
Yes, and I believe it just only had like a few minutes on it.
Yeah.
Not even fully.
Not even fully stacked out there, so yeah.
Stacked up there. And wow. And Mistake actually not going for Shurella this time because they do have
the Jace acceleration gate.
And also the speed up for Oriana. Instead going for
speed up for Oriana. What speed up does Oriana have?
Are you serious?
What speed up does Oriana have?
Second ability, the one that's a slow with enemy steps onto it, when she throws the ball.
Yeah, I thought you would have said at least Lulu's speed up, which is an actual speed up.
What do you mean it's an actual speed up? Lulu's speed up is the one. Oriana can speed up the whole team.